Grabbed you?
I was trying to go see the kids, and he grabbed me, and he pulled
Where?
on my shirt.
Where at?
On my arm. He grabbed my arm.
What's the blood on your hand from there?
That's because he grabbed me, and I was trying to pull him away, so I hit him.
So she went after you,
And
that's when
he was trying to restrain her and keep her from getting to the new girlfriend. And at that point, I saw her, just start wailing on him, hit him in the back of the head.
Hi.
I haven't seen my kids in 3 weeks, and I came here to see them, and my husband will not let me see my kids. I called because I had something I was going to return to my husband, and I rang the doorbell, and they weren't there. And then I went to go see my other kids, and he won't let me, and he came after me and grabbed me. I was trying to see my kids. That's all I wanted.
Which one's
this one over here. He has a felony on his record too. He almost killed me a couple months ago.
Okay.
He's got my daughter. Yes, I gave my daughter a phone so she could have it when she was here to communicate through with my name, and he took it, and he won't let her have any communication. And he told me that he didn't want me to have the address to this house.
Okay. You're saying he grabbed you? How did he grab you?
I was trying to go see the kids, and he grabbed me, and he pulled on my shirt.
Where at?
On my arm. He grabbed my arms, and he was holding me really tight, and he wouldn't let me go near my kids.
Okay.
And
just now, or
just before you guys got here? I called you guys first because I'm trying to see my kids, and no matter how many times I ask my kid.
Okay. Do you all have a custody agreement?
No, there's no custody. I have an injunction on him.
Okay.
I have an injunction on him, which he already violated yesterday by coming in my house.
Okay.
And I have the court date on the 11th at 9 a.m. But nothing that I have done with the police where I live, they won't help me.
Right.
So.
Custody and everything's a civil issue.
Right, it's a civil, which I have to go to the state attorney on Wednesday when you guys are open.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
I can't even get him to let me see my children. If you let me, I'll show you. He wanted his stuff back from the house, and I was bringing this over to him. I was bringing this over to you.
Hey, stay over here with me. Stay over here with me.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
I was bringing that to him so he could have it back because he wanted it back. And all I want to do is see my kids. I wasn't trying to cause any problems.
How many children do you have?
I have 4, and I have 1 on the way.
Okay.
And I'm destitute. I have nothing at my house because he's taken everything, and now he's living in a big house with his girlfriend, and he won't let me see my kids.
This is you guys' house
No,
together?
this is him and his girlfriend's house.
Oh, okay.
He's already has a girlfriend and has my kids, and he won't let me see them because of them two are working together, so I can't see my kids.
I understand that. Unfortunately, the court system's going to have to deal with that.
Is there any way I can just see my kids? I just want to see them.
I can't force him to do that. I mean,
I
one of them's right here, correct?
Can she come home with me if she wants? Because
I don't want to be
she's 14, almost 15. The court's
I don't have any.
DCF said that she's old enough to make that decision.
Well,
I have to get my stuff.
Go get your stuff.
Yes and no. I mean, it'll
I know there's a fine line
in the court system when you go for your divorce, your custody hearing, whatever the case may be. She will have an opportunity to testify in that civil hearing. The judge will take what she says into consideration, most likely. Okay. Do you have an ID on?
Yes, sir, I do. I'll
Don't engage with your husband anymore.
I'll give you whatever you want. I don't have a record.
I just got to run you to say who I'm out with. That's all.
That's just
what's the blood on your hand from?
That's because he grabbed me and I was trying to pull him away, so I hit him because I was trying to get away, and he did this to me in April. I don't want to press charges. I don't want to do anything. All I want is to see my kids.
If that's your husband, if you're still married, I don't need your cooperation to press charges. The state will become the victim in a domestic violence situation.
Right.
Okay. We're gonna continue an investigation
here.
Yes, sir. And then we'll act accordingly based on what we find.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Come on back here to the back of the van.
Yes, sir.
Let's just hang out here.
Yes, sir.
We'll try to.
I'm not trying to cause any problems.
No, you're
I just
fine.
Want to see my kids.
Absolutely, I understand.
If you have
Echo 62 Eustis, Florida DL for the wife. Angela Courtney Birkland? Who does jiu-jitsu?
I do. I do it at Mount Dora BJJ.
That's where I go.
Really?
Yeah.
Annie and David?
Yep.
Well, they're amazing.
Yeah.
I would have had my purple belt 4 years ago, but I kind of went on and off.
I would be a brown belt by now, but
Yeah, Coach David likes to rub that in my face. Thought it would have been a purple belt.
26, thank you. Yeah, I'm just I'm a white with 2 stripes right now.
Oh, I have one stripe. I have 1 stripe. No, I have 2 stripes, but I had to wash my belt because my dog got it dirty, and Coach David's like, "You don't wash your belt." I'm like, well,
Nope.
if it stinks, then I will wash my belt.
There you go.
I wasn't trying to cause any problems, sir.
That's okay. Listen, this is like I said, this is a civil issue.
Yes, sir.
So there's nothing we can do for you.
I understand.
We come out to these to attempt to de-escalate the situation and see if we can get any sort of cooperation for the betterment of everyone involved.
I just want to see my kids and hug them, and
I understand.
And that's all I want. And
Unfortunately, you may have to wait till your court date and stuff like that.
I'm just all by myself at home now without my children, and it's very hard with a quiet house.
Sure. You guys don't. So when did you 2 split up?
Late March.
And you left at that time?
I kicked him out of the house.
Were you
can go inside the van. I need to get her stuff if that's possible. Or not.
It may not be possible.
That's okay. You'll just come home.
Her roommate's coming. They let me in. And then when I get my stuff, I'm leaving.
You can have that back.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I understand. Why don't you go sit in the AC? It's unfortunate that children are used as pawns in divorce, and we can't be civil without having to go through the court system.
Well, you know what? I always advise to go through the court system. That way, there's documentation.
I have a lot. I actually have a case. I had family raise $8,000 for me to help get me back on my feet, to get tires and gas and food, and my bank froze it, and I've been having nothing but issues with my social security number and my credit. It's just like...
Do you work?
I've been trying to find a job. I've applied so many places.
What do you do?
I like to do furniture. I have my own furniture business, but I don't have the money to buy the supplies that I need right now.
Okay.
I can actually, people will bring me furniture that they want me to redo.
Oh, so you restore
I
furniture
restore
and
furniture
stuff.
and repurpose
He has my
it.
phone in his car.
Okay. But it's my favorite thing to do. So
Okay.
I'm thinking about maybe getting a job at a nursery, because you don't have to be around a lot of people, and I'm not a big crowd kind of person.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying to get on my feet, but it's like every single time it's like a dead end, a dead end, a dead end, and he's left me destitute, and I'm trying. It's just
1 foot in front of the other. It'll work out eventually.
yeah, eventually.
I know. That's the thing. You got kids, so you don't have the option of giving up.
I'm a good mom. I've always been there for my children, and I just want what's best for everybody.
Sure.
And
That's all you can ask for.
I don't mind shared custody, but you can't just keep your children from me.
Sure.
So.
Well, I would. My advice to you would just be to document.
Okay.
Every time you call, or whatever the case may be, you show up, you try to see your kids, and he says no. Just document it, date and time. If you have a phone, videotape it. Walking up, ring the doorbell, whatever the case may be. That way, it is documented. When you go into court, you present what you have. He'll present whatever he has, and then the judge will make a decision based on the totality of the circumstances.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I really
You're very
appreciate
welcome.
it.
I'm here to help.
I didn't mean to cause any neighborhood drama.
No,
They
you're
say, well, we'll all see, and then we'll see. I'm with my girlfriend.
Sure.
Okay, well, what about?
You have no custody paperwork.
No,
I mean, there's.
I have a legal aid coming to my house on. What's today?
Today's Monday.
Tuesday, tomorrow morning. I feel
on
like
the 4th of July.
Wait. Is it the 4th of July?
Today's the
she
3rd,
might be
yes.
coming tomorrow. I don't
Wow.
know. She said Tuesday. I don't care. If she wants to come on a holiday, it's not like I got any fireworks to money to blow up.
Right.
Even though I love the 4th of July. It's my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
If I don't get to see my kids, then I don't get to see my kids. But I just wanted to make sure that they were okay, and I wanted to see them, and that's all I wanted.
Well, if in the future, if you're worried about them, you can call us.
I have.
And we can do a well-being check on them.
Oh, you can?
Yep.
Okay.
We will come over here, we'll put eyes on them, and
Okay, and
get
somebody
back to
will
you
go
with
in
it.
and check on them?
Yep.
Okay. I just have my intuition sometimes. I just sometimes feel like things are going to go bad.
Sure.
Which is, he said he
Listen, I get it, but that's their father. I don't know what
Yeah.
kind of parents you guys are. I don't know.
Before I decided that I wanted to divorce, things were fine because he was in control. But the minute I left, he lost it, and he couldn't stand that I decided to leave him. So this is my punishment. Yeah. So
You know what? The court system will work that out for you, and then you'll get a paperwork that tells you when you get them, when he gets them, and
thank
all
you.
that stuff.
Thank you, sir.
And if you're worried about anything, address it in the court.
Okay.
If you want to meet somewhere in public, like at the Eustis Police Department, to exchange the children when it's time to exchange, have that written in the paperwork.
Okay.
If he doesn't show up, you document it. If you don't show up, he documents it. Stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
It'll,
Thank you.
it'll all work out in the end.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
How old are your 4 kids?
14, 10, Junior will be 11, so 9, 10, 14, and 1.5.
Oh, wow.
And then I have one on the way.
So,
So,
is that also his? Or?
no, it
Okay.
was a mistake.
Ah,
It was
I got you.
yeah.
Sir, all right. Give me a moment.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you want to talk to them. He got battered by her.
She got battered by him, too, she said.
They have video, and he's got a scratch mark on his neck.
Yeah. She's got blood on her knuckle from, she says he wrapped her up and wouldn't let her go.
She didn't tell you the story. Is she was trying to batter his girlfriend. That's why he was holding her down.
Ah.
Yeah. So they were just walking home from the park inside the subdivision.
Mm-hmm.
The 14-year-old daughter told the mom where this is the girlfriend's house.
Yes.
The male half was in Claremont.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know why she's parked like that. Example, thank you. While they were walking home from the park, she said something in the lines of like, "I'm gonna kill you." Charged at the girlfriend. The male half got in front of the girlfriend, so she wouldn't get battered, and that's when the husband started holding her down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The video obviously shows that he's holding her down,
Gotcha.
and you see the ex-wife going like that, trying to get away, because she's trying to attack the girlfriend of the male half right now. That's why she has a mark on her.
They want to press charge?
It's domestic.
I know that, but
She said, yeah. I got him right in the
I was
statement.
going to say that the state still won't prosecute it if there's no victim cooperation.
They said they won't, and they're going to have them on the statements if you want to speak to them.
Sure.
I'll stay with you.
I try to start recording because the neighbors 2 doors down saw everything. And then I just pushed past and I'm coming back this way. When we went to the park, I shut the garage and I left the front door unlocked. My roommate locked the door when she left. So she's on her way back to let me into the house. Hello.
But
I'm trying to
the
like...
older, slender girl has been staying here.
No, she stayed here last night.
Okay.
But we've been trying to get her because something's wrong with Mom. The DCF is trying to do a more thorough mental evaluation because of the 30 40 pounds she's lost in the past few
Is
months.
nobody with her?
Either she's on
He
drugs,
just told me to come over here. He was going to stay over there.
psychosis, but we don't know. This is
So she went after you,
and
and that's when he.
yeah,
Okay.
and I have the video of it. We were walking back from the park, but the neighbors 2 doors down, they were walking back in front of us. They saw everything.
Okay. So she was coming after you. He stepped in front
Yes, and the neighbors 2 doors down I think they're next to the Apopka police house. But she parked right in front of me. I'm trying to get through on this side of the house. And I try to get through the front door. My roommate's gone. I live here. They don't live here. He visits on the weekends with his kids. I rent one of the rooms to a girl. She's been here for a few months. We just started dating a few months ago.
her.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Ex issues.
Yep. This is
That's how it goes when you date somebody that's been with somebody else and has other children.
well, there's something off.
Sure.
Something's off in this situation, but I hope that she gets the help that she needs. That's all I can say. But I'm fine. I have my cameras. I'm just, the only thing that I'm like stressed out about is that I can't get inside my house right now. My roommate locked me out. But
Are you guys wishing to press charges on
yes,
her? Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs, yeah. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, but again, this is useless.
Okay, so it's a different.
Yeah. I mean, you're at somebody's house that doesn't belong to you or him.
Right, exactly. So I just want to see my kids. That's all I want to do.
Okay, I mean, this just seems like it was a bad avenue in order
It was
to
a bad
do
avenue,
that.
but I can't get the Lake
Doesn't
County
seem
Sheriff.
well thought out.
You're right, it wasn't. But I have called the police so many times to help me, and I can't get anywhere.
Well, you haven't called the police. You're saying you've called the sheriff's office. Where the
I-
Well, like I said,
I called the non-emergency
this
number
is a
because
civil issue, so we're not going to be able to help you. The court system has to help you
They told
with
me to
this.
call the non-emergency number because they said I've called too
Well,
much.
and we could have come out and done a well-being check. We
That's,
could
I
have
advised
done
her of that.
What you're
I
saying
didn't know
for us
about
to
that.
do.
I didn't know about the well-being check. I didn't know that was an option.
Well, the
So-
reason it is an option is to prevent things like this.
Yes, sir. And it was a decision, but I just want to make sure my kids are okay because I haven't seen my other 3 in 3 weeks. So
And what reason would you think they were not okay?
I'm a very spiritual person, and I have gut feelings. And most of the time, when things happen, it normally does.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you said you called 50 times, was anything wrong? Any of those?
He pulled a gun on me and my children and almost killed us.
But during those 50 times,
That's a
were
lie.
there-
You weren't there.
Were there ever any problems with those 50 times?
He's put his hands on me.
No, the 50 times you called for the well-being
I
check.
haven't called 50 times. It's people in my neighborhood calling. So they said that we've gotten 50 calls within the last late March, and I told them, I said, I haven't made all those calls.
Right.
So they pretty much shut me down and said that just better to deal with it in court. But it took me 5 times to file an injunction, 5 times to finally get the last injunction to go through. So, and the only way I can see my kids is through the legal system, unfortunately, because this has become a nasty battle with the children.
So, what made you think today would be any different?
I was reading my Bible, and God told me that
To
I need to
pursue them down the
just
street?
check. No, I didn't even know. I just knocked on the door. I knocked on the door and nobody was there.
Right, I get that.
And I didn't know where they were, so I called the police. And by the time I was done off the phone, my daughter comes running down the road, and I went towards them to say hi, and my husband grabbed me. And so, because he doesn't want me around the kids at all. So, that's what happened, and that's why they called the police. I just want to see my kids, that's all. My son is crying, he won't even let me see them. That's all I want. If I could just...
Okay, well, none of your children are crying back there. I was just with all of them.
Okay.
They're all doing perfectly fine, just so you know that.
Okay.
Who's taking this? You, him?
I believe he is.
Does he know that?
I'm not. I don't know. If he doesn't, I'll take it. No big deal.
Okay.
I don't have any issue
Did
with.
either of you, which one of you has taken this, and did you guys talk to them? Anything?
I have not talked to them. I just showed up and brought her to the back of the van and talked to her there.
Anything?
I can. That's all.
Okay,
No problem. You added them, right? How we doing, gentlemen?
Doing well. How are you?
David Hoover.
Hey, John Harrell.
John Harrell, nice to meet you.
Mike.
David Hoover. Mike, how you doing? What did you guys see or?
Mike, you want to? I think he heard it first because they were down there.
Okay.
Apparently we were both out on our back porch. He lives right there in that house. I live on the second one right behind him.
So my dogs were going crazy, and my nephew looked out the window and he said, "Oh, his kid's playing." I was like, "Oh, okay, no problem." And a little bit, not long after, kept hearing it escalating, then hearing hoops and hollers and shouts and screaming. So I came out on my back porch and I saw that young lady and the gentleman kind of scuffing and her swinging, and they're all screaming, and this lady was trying to get the kids in the house and everything else. And so I told my nephew to go and get my phone, call you guys, and as he was going to get that, I saw John walking up.
Okay.
I knew John worked for the deputy's department, so I was like, well, I'm just going to walk with John to make sure he's okay.
Okay.
But then it just escalated.
Let's relax.
So, same thing. I was out on the back porch during coffee, and I heard a lot of screaming stuff. I thought it was kids playing, and when I looked, first thing I saw was the lady who lives here. She was trying to get away, and she was holding her video camera up. And then I started hearing a lot of F-bombs. So I kept trying to see who's fighting because I couldn't see from my vantage point. And then a few seconds later, I see the new boyfriend, her soon-to-be ex. He was trying to restrain her and keep her from getting to the new girlfriend. And at that point, I saw her, just start wailing on him, hit him in the back of the head. He's ducking. He wasn't fighting back. He was trying to, refrain her and keep her away from the new girlfriend. And she was trying to get around him. He kept trying to grab her, and she hit him in the back of the head.
Okay.
Two or three swings I saw him. At least one or two landed that I saw, and that's when I.
Have they asked you to write a statement
They
yet?
haven't.
Would you mind
Sure.
writing one for me?
Sure.
All right. Let me get you some paperwork.
Okay. I didn't see she was hitting him in the process.
You're familiar, right?
Yes.
Just write me the story and
Was
then
anything
fill out
verbally
these
being
blocks
said?
and then sign in there. This box is mine here.
Gotcha.
You don't want to see my kids.
Yeah. She was. And then when I got here, he said she's screaming at me and saying that he told me I could come here to see the kids. He's like, you didn't even know where I live. I don't know how you found me.
The older daughter called me.
Okay. So it definitely did not seem as though she was invited here by him. It did not seem as though that they were.
Okay, so she just showed up.
Yeah, exactly. According to what they were telling
Yeah,
me.
she wasn't invited here at this time.
Okay.
They weren't even expecting her. That's why they were still at the pool and basketball courts, and she was parked up here saying they wouldn't let her in because there was no one there to let her in.
Okay.
Can I use your hood?
Absolutely.
And then so she's claiming that she ran down the street because she saw her kids. But then these guys are saying she was yelling and went down there and was clearly trying to go after the
She
new
had no
girlfriend.
reason to be there. She called her work a house that I think they even said she's paying for, but she's not. She
No,
doesn't
this is
belong
the
there.
new girlfriend's house. Everybody has said that because
But she has
her husband lives
she
down
has
in
no
Claremont.
connection to this home.
Sure.
She just literally came up
So
here
she's got to take a ride.
That's the way I see it. Unless you guys heard anything different than what I did.
Nope. She's definitely the primary aggressor.
The question is what we're going to do with this vehicle. Yeah, she's in a place that she shouldn't be.
Yep.
Coming from there, she was coming from here. They had nowhere else to go. They've got a bunch of kids, little kids.
I'm going to
get away from
try to make contact with these neighbors who claim saw everything. I'm gonna end up pulling her away. I don't like arresting people in front of the children.
Just let you know, she told me she's 3 months pregnant.
Yeah. So
she told me.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull her away.
We might have an issue with that. 14-year-old really attached to her.
Yeah.
This was.
Well, yes. I'm gonna pull her away. I'm gonna let her know that she's gonna be arrested, not to make a scene, and we're gonna do everything we can to make sure her children don't see her being handcuffed and stuff like that. And we gotta figure out what to do with the vehicle.
Yeah.
Well, most likely it's gonna have to be towed because I'm sure that the husband.
His statement and her statement, they're still writing statements back there. Do you want to send it to him now? Get it over with?
Yeah, probably. Angela, would you step back here with me right quick? Listen, I don't beat around the bush. I don't mess around. Okay. You are going to be arrested. Okay. I'm going to do everything I can. I'm not going to let your daughter see you go in handcuffs. All right. We're going to bring you back here.
I don't have any shoes.
I got you. When you get to the jail, though, okay. Everything that's coming out is telling us that you were the primary aggressor here. There's a video. Yada yada yada. Okay.
Yes, sir. How long will I be in jail for?
It's going to be a domestic charge since the two of you are married, so you'll be in till at least tomorrow morning, first appearance to see a judge. Okay. I don't know if you.
She can stay here.
Well, she's gonna have to.
My car,
her
my
dad's
van
here.
is it's in my name.
That's going to be the tricky part because if they're not okay with it sitting in their driveway, we're going to have to impound it.
Can I at least can I take my stuff in there with me? Can my daughter hold it, or I just put myself in a bad situation?
You did, but you know what? Listen, in the grand scheme of things, this will be a blip on the radar. You can level it out. Use the court system. Use us.
Yes, sir.
You know, don't take matters into your own hands. And I understand. You know, relationships fall apart every day. New relationships are born every day. Okay. I don't know the ins and outs of your relationship, but I know how I do this job, and I don't want your children to see you handcuffed and put in the back of a police car, knowing that you're under arrest. I know that your 14-year-old's probably going to know something. Your other kids don't have to know anything, at least not from my end. They don't need to see you getting slammed on the hood or the ground or anything and thrown in handcuffs and then thrown in the back of a vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir. Well, I'll get in the car. Is there any way I could lock my wallet in? I can't lock my. What if my husband takes my my stuff that's in my bag and just?
You trust him to?
No.
What kind of stuff do you
my
have
wallet,
in your bag?
Just my wallet.
You can.
And my phone.
We can bring them to the jail with you.
Okay.
But we'll go ahead and do that. Let's.
Can I get them out of the van, or can I?
Yeah. I'm gonna let you. Like I said, I don't want anything to look out of the ordinary right now for the sake of your children. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I don't want them.
I deserve this.
They'll say, "Oh my gosh, what's happening to mom?"
Yes, sir.
And like I said, in the grand scheme of things, this will be a blip on the radar. You'll do better. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's go over here if you want to. You can get it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna do it just yet. But what all's in your purse? Nothing illegal, or okay. I'll just take a quick peek just to make sure. Any weapons, knives?
Well, I do have like a small knife, but that's for like cutting like open plastic.
Where's it at?
It might be. There's my phone. Cigarettes that I shouldn't be smoking. It might not even be in here. No, I don't think it's in here.
Okay.
I don't think it's in here. I think it's in my other basket. I don't have it. I don't think it's not in there.
Okay, good.
I don't have anything. I lose my lighters all the time.
All right, there you go.
And I can take my Bible myself with me.
I don't know if they'll allow you or if they'll put it in properly.
Can I have it in the back seat with me? Or I'll just put it there.
Okay.
Do I go ahead and get
You
in?
can put your sandals on if you want.
They're broken.
Oh, okay. We'll make sure all that stuff gets in the. All right. You said you are pregnant, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna handcuff you in the front. All right.
What was I gonna
Step right over here to the side for me. Have a seat right in there. Yes, sir. Thank you. Tell me your first name one more time.
Angela.
Angela. That's what I thought. I was torn between Angela and Amanda. Echo 62 Eustace. You can show Angela 1015. Yeah, I ran her as soon as I got here. Is that there? There's
Marital asset.
I don't know what happened there.
Okay, no problem. We'll figure it out. Everything's good there. Everything's good here.
I'll fill out the
That's it?
trespass paper for you.
All right. I will advise her on the way to the jail, okay? All right. Gentlemen, thank you. Appreciate it.
Purple said get out of here.
Echo 62 Eustace 97 LCJ, ending mileage last 3693. How you handle it from here? I mean, if you want to be super technical right now, you would be classified as a criminal, but it's not the end of the world. Step on out here for me. Come right to the back of my truck here, okay? I just want to show you, I did a property sheet, okay? I guess that's white and gray. Your Salt Life hat, your sandals, your Bible, and then your tote, okay? Do we have anything else in there? Did you put your wallet in here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you get in here and just pull your ID out of there so I can hand it to it's in the front there. Do you have to? Oh, okay. Oh, I guess you don't. Thank you. Just toss that right back in there. Okay, we're going to head right toward that door over there. Walk in, you're going to go straight. You'll see a big star on the wall over there. Just head right over to that star for me.
Have you been here before?
Domestic battery.
How much do you weigh, ma'am?
135.
What's your social? Is this address current?
Yes, ma'am.
She did advise that she's around 3 months pregnant. That's why she's handcuffed in the front.
Okay. What's a good phone number for you? Where were you born?
Altamont Springs, Florida.
Are you married, single, divorced, or widowed?
I'm married.
Religious preference?
I'm a Christian.
Left or right-handed? Did you serve in the military?
No,
What did you do before, sir? All right, open it up for me. Look up your gun. Turn face the wall. Ready to shut it down. Raise your arms above your head. Place them on the wall. Any piercings under your clothing that I can't see? Okay. Okay, turn our face next time at least. We'll turn off of you. You pregnant? Have any medically implanted devices in your own job? You are pregnant? How far along are you?
I haven't seen a doctor yet.
Okay, that's fine. The nurse will give you pregnancy test just to verify.
Thank you. Could you give me a signature here just for the...
Absolutely not. I'm not signing.
Okay.
Okay.